Greetings and salutations. It is I, Silverback the Bodybuilder. Today is chest day, which is a lot of people's favorites. And it kind of used to be my favorite, just because of the ego bump it provided. But honestly, my favorite day is sort of like moves around anymore. I don't really think that there's like some days, I really look forward to chest. Some days I really look forward to hitting legs. Some days I just kind of am all like, man, I can't wait to get some shoulders in, or whatever, like I just, I don't really have a dead set, like single most favorite day or single most favorite lift anymore. And that's okay, I think part of that is due to the routine that I've established. Back before I got on like a really good coaching program and a solid regimen, I guess the word is, I just kind of showed up to the gym, did whatever I wanted, kind of hit whatever I wanted. Oh, there's a hair in my peripheral and it was annoying me. But, now that we've kind of worked our way into like a consistent and solid routine, I don't think any one day holds any like fear or anxiety or joy or anything, because I kind of know what to expect. I know what to look forward to, but nothing really like tickles me. The other component of that is that I just don't have, the gumption at this point in the cut. I'm like 60% down, towards my goal. Goal was to lose 43 pounds, and I am down 30. So that's like actually closer to 75%. But anyway, right? I'm not a math whiz, but y'all figure it out. But just as deficient as I am calorically, as depleted as I am, etc., I'm not like really supremely able to get into that, let's go kill it, let's get come on, get pumped up mindset. And I really don't take that much pre-workout. And I've never found that caffeine has like a short-term vibrant effect for me. It's more like I know when I don't have it, and then I can feel it when it goes away. All right? Like, if I don't have coffee in my system, like when I get up in the morning, and then you can feel when the coffee hits you, and you're kind of like, all right, we're rocking now. And then you blow your ass out because that's how it works. But, a lot of people will say, like, when they take their pre-workout, they'll be like, I'm so ready, I'm vibrating, blah, blah, blah. I've never really got that, I think the vast majority of, like, that comes from, like, mindset for me. Kind of like you have to just find where the teeth of your gear, of your like, transmission just engages, you get in the right gear, and you got to rev it up, But chemicals, stimulant aids never really did all that much for me. But yeah, we're at 200 body weight today. That's the lowest I've ever been. I'm knowing my body. I'm not gonna hit. Like I'm not gonna step on the scale under 200. Probably tomorrow. But I mean, because you also have to like account for water weight when you weigh in the morning. You have to account for like waste, like how much you have in your system, like how much digested food, how much bile, how much piss, that sort of thing you have in your system. So, because like I tend not to, how do I put this politely? I tend not to have my bowel movement until after I get my coffee in. But I have my coffee after I take my supplements in the morning and after I drink a liter of water in the morning. So, bing, bang, boom, you're already up just from the liter of water. You're already up 2 pounds, and then the supplements and the coffee is an extra however much weight. So, yeah, so like it's not prime. You know what I'm saying? It's not dead on balls accurate. You're going to get some plus or minus. Whoop, wrong gear. But, yeah. But so I think, like, realistically, I'm under 200. Like, stage weight, I'd be under 200. But I'm looking to get, like, 200 lean, dried out in the not dried out, but lean in the morning. And then when I weigh in, I can dry out a little bit and just lose 3 pounds of water, no problem. My stage weight limit for classic is 187, which it's going to be kind of cool to actually be at the top level for being on stage, because that means that's like I'm as big as I could possibly be at that weight cap, assuming like I minimize catabolic. Come on, boys. Just have to slam on the brakes. I minimize catabolic losses and maximize fat burning and retain as much muscle structure as possible. We'll see, because I did a show 2 years ago. I did classic, and my stage weight was 165. So I had like 22 pounds to play with there, but that was a long time ago. I'd only been lifting for like a year and a half. I was less experienced. I was younger, and I still looked pretty good. I still won, technically. I mean, it's a class of 3 people, but I did win, and then I got overall too, so it's not bad. Runner up for overall. I won overall classic though. So anyway. And yeah, like it's gonna come down to like the nitty gritty. But if I can get on that scale, sub 187, and then carb up a little bit, hydrate a little bit, and then step on stage the next day, next morning or whatever, at like 190 something, swollen, inflated, pumped. That'd be pretty cool. I think that would look pretty gnarly. But I think this is good timing for me because, like, I'm about as big as I can possibly be within my weight cap, Any bigger, like if I was, say I started at 10% body fat at 230 pounds, then by the time I got down to 187, I would have lost a very significant amount of muscle, right? So, now is that a better move? I don't know. There's variables and everything. But I think it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good time. It's in 80 days, maybe. I don't remember exactly, but the time is flying by. Like when I first signed up, I was like, oh man, it's so far out. It's gonna take a while to get there. I got a long time. It's 20 weeks away. It's 24 weeks away, whatever it was. And now it's more like, damn, okay, we're 10 weeks out. Like, this is moving pretty quick. And before I know it, it's going to be 4 weeks, and then it's going to be peak, and then it's going to be hell, and then it's going to be the show. So, yeah, I mean, what more can you say? What more can you say? Time flies. That's another thing I notice. As I get older, which, is something that none of us can escape, but as I get older, I've noticed that, blue or red light there, I noticed that allegedly, but anyway, as I get older, I notice more and more that, like, time it moves so quickly. Like, my days just fly and fly by. Like, I'll wake up one day, it'll be Monday, and then before I know it, it's Saturday again. I'm like, what? What happened to the week? Where'd it go? And then I just remember, like, even in college, which was 6 years ago now, it was slower, like, I could remember individual days. I'm like, what did I do that day? That sort of thing. And now everything's just a blur. There's just everything just moves so quickly. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that I guess there's not as many eventful things happening in my day to day. But yeah, it'll be the memories you hold on to that matter. Like, I remember actually my first show pretty much, like, from the second I got to the hotel till I got on stage. I remember, like, the whole after party thing, which I overdid. But I remember that pretty dang well. And then, yeah, I like, it's not. But as I get older and older, I find that I lose sight of the normalcy, the emotions, the day to day. So I think that's just the cruel reality of the world we live in. You get saturated with blasé and ennui that you stop retaining memories of everything, and then only the significant events stick out in your mind. So what can you do with that? I mean, you can look at it a couple ways. You could try to make everything significant, or you could really hold on to the things that meant a lot to you or mean a lot to you. Because I think if you try to make every single day mean a lot or super significant, then pretty soon that's going to be the new normal, and you don't have any highs or lows or peaks to gaze at. So anyway, that's enough pseudo-philosophical yap. Let's get in there, get our steps in, get warmed up, and pump out a killer freaking chest day. Let's go. All right, we got flat dumbbell. Gonna push 105, same as last week. And our shaker bottle is safely out of the way, so we'll not get crushed. Motivation is low. All right, whatever. All right. 3 sets of this. Let's kill it. 1, 2, 3. Wasn't too bad.
2 more sets of that. Oh. Alright, here we go again. Oh, goodness gracious. Just gotta lock in here. Alright. One, two, three. Oh, fuck. Well, it's kind of a shame. I got 12 in the last set last week, but you know what? It's fine. We are a few pounds lighter than last week, too, so. One more. Let's see. I think we're looking for 10. 10 would be pretty cool. Oh, man. Not a ginch here, dude. Just need some guy with big hands to, like, wring me out like a dish towel, you know what I'm saying? Me neither. It's a big brolic, Requise. Throw a dish towel over my head and skull fuck me. Gonna have to edit that one out. Oh, fuck. That hurt. That hurt.
Go.
Yeah.
Come on.
One, two, three.
Let's go. Get moving. Easy. Halfway there. Come on. Easy. Come on, show me. Come on. Come on. Finish it. I would have helped if you didn't go up high enough. You have to be like 99% through the rep.
I think, like, as long as your elbows are both parallel, otherwise you're just doing the whole work, so. Jeez. Incline. 85s. 3 sets of 12, but it's likely that we're going to get 10 here, but we're going to try for more than that, so. Anyway. 85s. feel like a feather compared to the 105s. Oh, it's a 40-pound weight difference. This should be a breeze. The biggest enemy, in my opinion, with dumbbell exercises is getting itches in your nose. All right. Oh, shit. I think I could have had that, but it would have been messy. 11? No, that's pretty good. Alright, ooh, look at that. I hopped up the angle on the seat a little bit for some added stability. And, because I was rounding my back a little bit on that last set, which you don't want to do, but I'm trying to get better at it. But I got one more rep than last week already. So, as long as I can get 10 on this second set, we will meet or exceed last week's performance on incline. So, PR every day. Ooh, caught it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll call it there. We got really sketchy on the last rep, and I don't know if you noticed, I was flying through the obstacles. We are getting really fried. Muscle is tiring quickly. I do have this soreness in the back of my throat still. I've had it for a few days. Like my tonsils or whatever they're called. Like the back, not towards that, whatever, top of your mouth or whatever. Back of your throat. But we're not doing 85s again. I think that will be a bad endeavor. We'll try 80s. The last set. And then we move on. And it'll be fun. Because all we know how to do is have fun. Oh. Oh. My chest is cooketh. One more. Yeah, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, oh my goodness, I'm dying out here, bro. Yes, sir. Oh. All right. So what's next? Raises. We're gonna do 30s. We did 35s, but I didn't love the form, so it's 30s. 3 sets of 12, I think. Shoulders acting up something fierce. 2 more of those. Let's do it again. My shoulder hurts so bad. Ah. Yes, sir. Last one of these. Do I move on? Eagles are playing, and I hate the fucking Eagles. All right. I don't remember what we have next, but we're gonna get it. All right. Wide cable flies. Yeah. Just gotta find a dang cable attachment. That'll work. A little bit of, well, yeah, a little bit of mismatched cables never hurt anybody. Or handles, whatever you want to call it. Alright, and we're going to do 40 pounds on either side. There we go. That would have been deceptively heavy. Alright, and 2 sets of 20. Easy. Ugh. 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 Pitter patter. There's a lot to be said about the anabolic properties of an oversized t-shirt. Ah. Ah. Ugh. Landmine press, you all know the drill. I dropped the weight because I want to get full 25 for once. So. Okay, I don't really have too much time today to film like a little posing at the end of the workout. Shoot. So I gotta get going here. But, you know, I did want to give a little update. I am at 200 body weight as of today. I think I already said that in the beginning. But overall, successful chest day. I kind of had to cut the end of the video a little short. I didn't film my last few sets. Not that anybody watches these anyway, but just thought I would give you a little, sorry for the lack of physique update today, but that's the way she goes sometimes. So anyway, yeah, I was dragging ass a little bit today. I was tired, didn't really feel like lifting, but we got it done. And that's all that matters. Oh, one update. Tried the Cherry Monster today. The Cherry Monster Ultra Zero thing. Better than the blue one. Not as good as the orange one. Not as good as the white one. So the ranking as it currently stands, we have white. White. Top. Hard to beat. Orange. Pretty good. Cherry. And blue. And, we're going to try the strawberry one probably tomorrow, and I will give my official rating on that. And then there's probably more Monster Ultras out there that I am unaware of at this junction in time. If you know of more flavors, please let me know. Anyway, made a good lift. It's summer back, and as always, it's easier when it's over. See you tomorrow.